Alright, what is up everybody? It's your man Evil Dre here, coming at you with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 video. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful Christmas today. Maybe you got something that you've been asking for throughout the entire year. Who knows? Maybe you got something that you didn't want. But as long as you're celebrating time with your family, that's all that matters. Man, so I would say, man, whoever got the new Call of Duty, this would be the great time for everybody to go ahead and feast on some Christmas noobs. But, you know, because of skill-based matchmaking, we don't even have Christmas noobs anymore. Actually, at this point, we just have Christmas sweats. So it's like, yeah. And then that actually had me thinking recently, though. With the lack of, like, you know, for the most part, just variety in gameplay when playing Call of Duty nowadays. Whatever happened to them talking about skill-based? Like, if I can recall, earlier on in the season, there was like something they said where they just randomly out the blue started talking about skill-based matchmaking, and they started talking about how they wanted to address it. And I have a theory. I'm not 100% sure here, but my theory is that when whoever the leader of Activision, at this point, whenever he resigns sometime next year in the Xbox takeover, I guess that's when they're going to try to talk about it. But see, I feel like because they've taken so long to talk about skill-based matchmaking, engagement, optimized matchmaking, they've really put themselves in a bit of a corner here, because any way it go, they're going to receive massive backlash. If they talk and they randomly state that, yeah, there's been skill-based matchmaking in the game, and they just now decide to talk about it, they're going to face a shit ton of backlash, because everybody's been calling out skill-based matchmaking for the longest, and everybody's just been ignoring it. Nobody's ever actually had a full talk about it. Nobody's ever actually been able to address what are the parameters that they search for when giving you a match. How do they go about team balancing? None of that. None of this has been talked about, but everybody had to kind of go off a feel. And I feel like the last thing you want to do when you have any sort of a gaming community is have them rely on talking about changes in the game based off feel. Because then people start to feel disappointed, like they can't trust the actual developers of the game to actually be, you know, just letting them know that there is stuff happening in the game. Like if it's updates, if there's like little hot fixes and shit that they don't put inside of the patch notes, and people gotta figure this out by playing the game, you putting yourself in a situation where the fans are starting to lose trust in you and starting to actually question, you know, competence. Like that's just how it is. But I was thinking about it, and yeah, whatever happened to that? They said a few weeks in, and of course, as you guys probably are noticing this gameplay, this is actually some older gameplay. Been playing a lot of Call of Duty, but not gonna lie, that's that thirsty ass matchmaking, man. It's been kind of hard trying to, you know, collect together a few consistent, like, banger gameplays. I've come close to dropping a nuke several times, but ever since like they did that update for the free to play weekend with Meat, Rust, and Shipment, like they did something to the spawns where it's just like it's revenge spawns galore. I don't know if it's just me, but like it's hard to maintain a streak, because if I go on a long streak, they all of a sudden make somebody spawn behind me. All of a sudden that one person who spawned behind me isn't dying in the amount of shots. I use guns that kill rather fast, or you know, if they don't kill fast, they kill at a consistent rate. Like if I use the MCW, I know I'm killing 4 to 5 shots consistently. Even though in a skill-based lobby, 4 to 5 shots can feel like 6 to 8 in a heartbeat. Of course, what you guys see me using in this gameplay, the Holger, which, if I'm being honest, this is probably my favorite gun to use in the game. I like this more than the MCW. It's a melt machine. Before the patch, it was a 4-shot kill anywhere, but now it's a 4 to 5 shot, but it hits like a truck. So I'd rather use this gun a million times over than actually resort on, I don't know, it's just the damage is there. But I just really wonder why there hasn't been any type of, you know, just transparency on what's going on with the matchmaking. And the crazy part is them taking so long to talk about it. We all know what's gonna happen. They're gonna come up with some bullshit excuse, or they're gonna tell us part of what's going on in these lobbies. It's not gonna give us the full story. So they're gonna probably talk about how the matchmaking parameters, try to search the best genuine match that you could have, and they try to find you the best connection second, Even though we done all been in fucking 100 ping plus lobbies because the game would rather match us with thirsty people from across the world than just match us with people near us like the past Call of Duties. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I really want to know like just what they gonna exactly say. Like, how are they gonna go about saying this? Are they gonna actually admit that the matchmaking is meant more so for, like, you know, people who suck to feel better about themselves, and people who are veterans at the game to get punished? Because I'm sure everybody's played, and you've always noticed how no matter how bad you smack a lobby, it's always one person out the lobby that you just can't kill consistently. It's always some person who magically knows exactly where you are, even when there's no UAV on the enemy team. I use covert sneakers, so there's no way to actually hear me coming up. So it's just always crazy when it's somebody who's just making perfect predictions 24/7. And I know that not everybody in the game is as game smart as everybody like to claim. But yeah, you know, hope everybody's having a wonderful Christmas. And honestly, if it was up to me at this point, what I would try to do to make Modern Warfare 3 just play better, like, I'd make a playlist. Since it seemed like it's really hard, and they was talking about using the experimental playlist to implement stuff, how about make an experimental playlist where you implement the ability to re-roll score streaks? Because I'm sick and tired of I only get my streaks once in a game. It's high-key hard to get a nuke because I can't get multiple advanced UAVs, or I can't get multiple UAVs in a life. Then there's a bug in the game that makes it to where sometimes if you go on a streak, it'll give you your first streak, but then you will only have 2 streaks. So like, let's say I use UAV, sentry gun, and the attack chopper or the VSAT. I'm gonna spawn into the game with just only the sentry gun and the VSAT. I don't know when the glitch is gonna get worked out, but hopefully they work it out soon. And yeah, I genuinely want to say though, I do not feel that Modern Warfare 3 is a bad game. I feel like I want to stress this, because like, we've had a lot of trash titles since 2019. Modern Warfare 2019 was garbage. Cold War, in my opinion, was elite. Vanguard was ass. Modern Warfare 2 I didn't buy it, but I know it was ass. But MW3 is a solid title, and I genuinely have fun on this game. And I feel like that the matchmaking is the only thing that holds this game back, because if this matchmaking wasn't so goddamn thirsty, so goddamn sweaty, I feel like more people will have a good time on this game and get to see this game for what it truly is. That's why so many people like reverse boosting, because you get to experience the game organically, and you get to see that like, it's more than just sweats that, you know what I'm saying, sit still, pre-aiming on top of headies with fucking MCWs and DG56s or 58, whatever the hell they call the burst weapon nowadays. You just, you know, it's more to it than just that. But anyways, if you guys can agree with anything that I said in today's video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you're new. And yeah, this is gonna be my last video pretty much till I think the new year. Probably gonna just grind out some gameplays, and I'm gonna have some consistent content for you guys going into 2024. And with all that being said, guys, my name's Evil Eye Dre. Smacking lobbies is my hobbies. And once again, if you enjoyed the video, please sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you're new. And yeah, let's get this show on the road, guys. I'll see you guys next year.